Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ask Mr. Wonderful, and this one's very special because I've got fellow Shark Tanktonian Mark Cuban here with me. We're working in New York talking about moving Shark Tank back to Friday nights, so we're doing a lot of promotion. But while we're here in the studio, which we're in the green room, I thought what a great chance to ask a few questions.
Fire away, Kev.
So I've been all around the world on this one, so here we go. We'll get right to it, Mark. This one is from Niche in Oxford, England. Okay, you ready? Niche, what do you got?
Hello, Mr. Wonderful. Nish here from Oxford. My question to you is that what do you think the future of blockchain and cryptocurrencies are?
Okay, Mark, that's perfect for you. Blockchain and cryptocurrencies. A lot of people think they're bullshit.
So blockchain is different than cryptocurrencies.
Right.
Blockchain is a feature of cryptocurrencies, but not all cryptocurrencies are used just for blockchain.
So let's take them in two pieces. Crypto. How much of your dough do you have tied up in cryptocurrencies?
None.
So you think it's bullshit?
I don't know that it's bullshit, but you have to ask how to value it. And people value it in different ways, particularly blockchain. Particularly Bitcoin.
Let's talk about blockchain. To me, that is actually a non-proprietary utility.
Right.
Why would that in any way be a storage of value, blockchain? Anybody can use it.
Blockchain effectively is software.
Okay,
it's
so
a distributed database that's managed independently, and that inherent combination makes it a utility, makes it software effectively that has value and utility.
So when somebody's running around trying to raise a blockchain fund, that's just a software for hire fund.
And in some respects, but there's a specific, there are very unique use cases for blockchain. So for instance, when people say there's no value no intrinsic value to crypto, they don't really look at the value of blockchain. Now, when you take blockchains from different types of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin versus Ethereum versus others, there's significant differences, but blockchain in general does have at least a basic intrinsic value. Not as high as what the cryptos trade for, but there is basic intrinsic value. And I'll give you an example. If, for instance, there was a blockchain-driven general ledger system that had auditing capabilities.
Yeah.
So, for instance, for a big company, you wanted to have a truly independent auditor so you would set up a general ledger system using blockchains where an external third party would be able to look at different segments of the general ledger. There wouldn't just be one auditor. You can have three.
It makes the process more efficient, so it adds value there.
Well, but it makes it not just more efficient, but it makes it truly independent.
But there's no equity that I can buy in blockchain.
Well, but let me finish. Imagine if this was a system used for Enron.
Yeah.
So that instead of having Arthur Anderson doing their auditing and their accounting, and we know what happened from there, the auditors and the accountants there were three different auditors and accountants that just using blockchain were able to look at a specific segment of their general ledger and
so they would have caught the fraud way earlier.
They would have caught the fraud because you couldn't fake out all three of them.
So it has utility there. I get that.